This week, we celebrate Shavuos, the Yom Tov of Matan Torah, the giving of the Torah. Our sages tell us in the Medrash that before Hashem gave the Torah to Kollel Yisrael, he offered it to the different nations of the world. He first approached the Bnei Esav. He asked them, do you want to receive the Torah? They responded, Hashem, what's written in your Torah? Hashem said, Lo tirtzach, you're not allowed to kill. And they said to Hashem, we can't accept such a Torah, because al-char b'chatichya, that was what our forefather Yitzchak gave us as a blessing. He said, you're going to live by the sword. We can't accept such a Torah. So he turned to the Bnei Lot, and he said, do you wish to accept the Torah? And they said, what's written in your Torah? And Hashem said, in my Torah it's written, Lo tinaf, you can't commit immoral acts. And they said, well, our very genesis was through an act of immorality when our great-grandfather Lot had relations with his two daughters and produced us, Ammon and Moab. We can't abide by such a Torah. So he went to the Bnei Yishmael, and he said to them, do you wish to receive the Torah? And they said again, what's written in the Torah, Hashem? And Hashem said, Lo tignov, you're not allowed to steal. And they said, we cannot accept such a Torah. So he turned to Kollel Yisrael. We said, Nasev and Ishma, whatever you do, Hashem, whatever you've written in the Torah, Hashem, we're willing to accept, we're happy to accept your Torah. My father-in-law, Rabbi Shalom Tendler, asks a very profound question. When you want to involve somebody in Torah, you don't first bring up the more difficult aspects of the religion. First, you talk about things that are easier to swallow, to understand. He should have approached each one of them with a much easier mitzvah instead of approaching Bnei Esav, Bnei Lot, and Bnei Yishmael with their weaknesses. Why did Hashem do that? It sounds like he was setting them up for rejection, for rejecting the Torah. And my father-in-law says a wonderful explanation. He says, these nations did not reject the Torah when they said, we don't want the Torah. They rejected the Torah when they asked, Ma kosav bei, what is written in the Torah? Meaning, if we accept the Torah, we will accept the Torah, we're glad to accept it, as long as it meets our criteria. But if it doesn't meet our criteria, the way we want to live our lives, we're not going to accept your Torah. And Hashem says, I'm giving you my Torah. It's the blueprint of creation. It's the blueprint of your life, how to make you a better person, a happier person, connected with me. Here it is. You're only willing to accept it if it meets your personal criteria. No, this is not the way to accept the Torah. I'll present to you the more difficult parts of the Torah, and you'll reject it. The greatness of Kollel Yisrael is we understood what Hashem was offering us, and immediately we accepted it. We said, Hashem, coming close to you is worth everything for us. And this is what we could do when we come to this Yom Tov of Shavuos. We could reiterate that point that we said to Hashem, that pledge that we said to Hashem, coming close to you is everything for us, Hashem. And this is what the receiving of the Torah means to us, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. May we merit to receive the Torah once again this coming Shavuos with the same joy, the same vim and vigor that we did when we first received it at Har Sinai. Good Yom Tov, everyone.